Well, happy Monday, guys. It's Ryan Smetzer, and it is 12 o'clock, and it is the second week of our March Catness Cat Photo Tournament. You know, there's a little basketball thing going on in a couple of weeks, but we're breaking down the best cats of the Hub City and beyond, thanks to our friends over at Hardy Pet in Hagerstown and online at hardypet.com. Now, what's great is the last cat standing at the end of the tournament is going to win an exclusive cat prize package from Hardy Pet. And we're going to be breaking down today our results of the first round, but also get a little sneak preview of what's to come here this week in our Sweet 16 matchup. We've got our field of 16 cats that have made it through the first round, and we've got upsets, we've got blowouts, we've got Cinderella stories, and we're breaking it down with our friend Ryan Thomas at Hardy Pet. Ryan, good to have you here.
What is going on? I'm going to do a little dab. Because that's what my son does. What's up? How's it going today,
I gotta say, too, it's a Monday. It's the second round, but it is a special day because it is your birthday. Happy birthday from all of us to you. Happy birthday from the Live 96.7 crew. Hey, because copyright, we can't sing the actual song, you know.
That's fine. I get it. Hey, but listen, I appreciate that. I'm getting older every day. But what's more exciting today is that it is Sweet 16.
Round number 2. But I gotta say, before we even look at round number 2, we have got to take a look at some of the results of our first round matchups. I mean, there were some blowouts, there were some nail biters, and I know there were some buzzer beaters too in the spirit of basketball. I had some friends that they were just going down to the final minutes voting for their favorite cats. And I mean, there were some that were a matter of one vote, like a difference of one vote.
Yeah. And I was noticing that. And I wanted to bring up, so with that said, we love basketball. I mean, it's an American pastime, almost like baseball. So I wonder if these cats, when they're sitting there with their pet parents, if they're just watching this amazing stuff unfold. Like, oh my gosh,
I can imagine.
They have to be.
Paul's there on their screen, kind of looking through and thinking, "What in the world's going to be going on here? Am I going to advance to the next round? Are my owners going to help me out here, or like what could go down?"
Or do the cats press the votes too? Like, hey, mom, I want to vote for this cat. We'll go right ahead. And they press their vote and they're like, meow, like that.
See, that seems like a scandal, though. Wouldn't that be considered cheating if they're voting for themselves? I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I mean, listen, anything could happen in the cat world. I mean, I don't even know what their democracy is. I just know that I don't know.
I mean, I voted for myself in my student government elections in high school. So, I mean, I guess that's something you can do as a cat.
Cats can do whatever they want. You've seen them knock stuff off tables. You know they can do whatever they want. Hey, listen, let's open it up to everyone and that's watching in the chats. Let us know. Are the cats voting for themselves or, their girlfriend or boyfriend or someone they think is cute? It's the cat world. Who knows? So come on, talk to us in the comments. We would love to hear what you have to say.
Yeah, chime in, let us know. And of course, if you've got a cat in the game here too, if you've got one that you're trying to get through to the final round or maybe one that you own, let us know in the chat if you're celebrating that they've moved on. So, I mean, hey, I think we're ready to take a look at what happened in the first round, shall we?
Let's have a look. Come on, let's do it. There we go.
Dive in the first matchup of the round. And this is one that I was in shock about, Ryan, because I had Cali as like the one that would go down in the first round. I had Squirrel actually as my number one champion.
That's crazy.
Looks like my dude for North Carolina.
Yeah, I am very surprised. I don't mind Cali. Cali's a beautiful cat, but Squirrel had it going on with the toilet with no lid.
I mean, I thought that Squirrel was going to move on at least to the final round, but Squirrel lost by about 50 votes.
Oh, no.
I mean, Squirrel was prepped for the fight, but apparently just was not conditioned for the first round. Right. Not even to say the whole entire tournament. I mean, it was just tough loss.
Listen, if this is anything like American Idol, Squirrel could still get a record deal.
Yeah, 100%.
I ain't upset. I'm not upset. It's fine.
Squirrel's kind of like the Chris Daughtry of this competition.
That's correct. Man, I haven't heard that name in a long time, but continue.
Hashtag throwback. So our second matchup in the first round, May and Georgie. This was one that we were thinking, okay, Georgie's got that like masculine kind of vibe, and May is this adorable little kitten. We really weren't sure where this one was going to kind of end up. And as we saw, that was a difference of 1 vote. Georgie beat May by 1 vote to move on to the Sweet 16. How do you feel?
I can't say I'm not surprised. I mean, Georgie's an amazing cat. The pose was great. You can tell that cat dominates the household. And May is one of those sleeper cats, right? She will be cute when you come right up to her. And if you don't pet her, she's probably going to get upset. I think Georgie already knew the lineup and knew what was happening. So that's why Georgie's hands are extended, ready to go into the next round. So I can see Georgie moving into the next bracket. And when we start talking about the next bracket coming up, my eyes on Ivory. So that's just me giving a little preliminary.
Okay. All right. Well, speaking of Ivory here, I mean, Ivory versus Oreo. Ivory versus Oreo was a difference of 10 votes.
I can see that. Yep. I can see that.
And you've got Ivory moving on. Oreo, honestly, I think that was my predicted pick. I thought Oreo was going to beat Ivory because of the cute factor and the photogenicness, because Ivory is just this kind of like angry looking cat. But hey, I mean. Hey,
listen, you say that, but what was the most popular cat for the past 10 years in memes?
Grumpy cat.
Grumpy cat. So, I mean, listen, everyone loves a grumpy cat because at the end of the day, even when you're grumpy, you're still just a big bundle of joy. So, hey, listen, that's why I'm saying Ivory's going to take it. Ivory's going to take it.
Yeah, rest in peace to Grumpy Cat, too. I think Grumpy Cat died.
Let's bring it back. Let's make Ivory Grumpy Cat.
Ivory is Grumpy Cat 2.0. Perfect.
That's right. The brand new for 2021. Let's bring it in.
So there you go. And then you had Zinnia versus Doc/S'more. So you had the double cat versus a cat with a nice little appearance from a dog in the photo.
Right.
But hey, no match for Doc and S'more. That one was a difference of, let's see here. Wow. That was a difference of about 45 votes.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Zinnia was not ready. Was not ready for the fight.
No, I don't think so. But listen, that's a very cute dog, and everyone loves tacos. So, having a Chihuahua in there is just an amazing thing. So bless that dog.
But hey, I guess s'mores are better than tacos. I don't know what to say.
Any day.
I guess so. Looking here at the next round, though, you've got marmalade, however you want to say it, but we're not going to have to say it anymore because Sam took down Marmalade or Marmalade, however you want to pronounce it, by a margin of 2 votes.
Ooh, so close. You know what? I think it was the editing that really went into that photo. As you said before, I think it was whoever edited that photo, which I think is actually an app, but you can still put your creative abilities into the app in some way, shape, or form. That's what brought Sam out on top. Was definitely the little. Well, you know what? It also could be the blanket. The blanket's a very cute crocheted blanket. I don't know yet.
Yeah, there you have it. I mean, and you got the blanket, you got the heart-shaped photo, and Sam advances to the next round. Now, this one's a little sad to see because I'm now seeing Dustin and Ann are here on the chat saying, hey, there's my Bella, our sweet baby Bella, but it looks like, unfortunately, Bella is one and done by a difference of 3 votes. Bella taken down in the first round. Rowdy moves on with the kind of funny looking face going on there, moving on to the second round.
But listen, once again, we love Bella and we love the tongue. Listen, she could have it going on like Cardi B or something, you know what I'm saying? Like she could definitely get a deal. So don't let that tongue go to waste. She can go somewhere else. It's perfect.
There you go. I'm thinking Bella's got a shot at the pros, one of those where it's like one and done, but she is fit for the draft here.
Let's get her in with Bella's bites.
Ooh, there we go. The official mascot of the food truck.
That's right.
All right, there we go.
Great food. Continue.
And we're calling you. So next up, we've got the matchup between Carmela and Ray. And this one was a surprise because I think both of us had said that Ray was going to be kind of the champion here of this field because photogenic cat, they've got the cat in portrait mode. beautiful looking thing, up against Carmela, which is more of like the Snapchat filter. Yeah. This is the cat with the antlers kind of scenario. Yes. And Carmela taking him down by 1 vote. Another nail biter.
And I think Carmela could have came out with a whole lot more votes if someone would have said whether or not the antlers are real. Are they photoshopped or are they real? Is that a deer cat? I don't know.
Yeah, so she made it out pretty, in an aggressive matchup there up against Ray, but might have to learn a little bit more about those antlers to see as we go on into this matchup between Maya. Right, and Maya, I mean, this is another 1 vote victory. Maya took down Cutie Pie by a 1 vote margin. So again, you've got a 1 voter versus a 1 voter. This could be interesting.
And listen, it could all be in the name, right? If you assume that your cat is a cutie pie, are they really a cutie pie?
Ooh, yeah, you can't get cocky there coming out of the gate.
I know. I'm just saying. We need to find that out too.
There you go. Next up, we got Ray versus Luna. And this one was another 1 vote victory. Wow. Luna taking down Ray to move on. It was the eyes. I'm saying it was the eyes.
I'm telling you, I think you're right. I absolutely think you're right. And it also could be the angle. Rascal looks like he or she is asking for the win. Luna already knew. Luna knew right off the bat. So, great angle, great shot, great eyes, good sun glare coming in. That's what's going to lead you into the next round is a solid picture.
Right. You've got like the 2 cats there, Luna and Rascal, that are looking straight at the camera like, hey, I want snacks. And that's another sad situation here. If you look at Rascal versus Simba and Chessy versus Puff, we mentioned in our first episode that Puff and Simba are siblings. They live together.
Right.
And we were looking at maybe a potential matchup between the 2 eventually in the 3rd round if they both had some victories here. But they both lost in the 1st round in a disappointing fashion. Both of those matchups were a difference of about 20 to 30 votes.
Wow. Now that is impressive. I didn't see that coming at all. That was like a free throw from the middle. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And then you got Sebastian versus Garfield. This was the one where you were kind of a little hesitant on going with Garfield because Garfield was almost too photogenic. I think your words were that the cat was a stock photo cat. So
that's right. That's right.
So you've got Garfield going down in the 1st round. Sebastian's got that cute kind of like squished together face thing with the black cat.
Yeah. But you know what? Sebastian looks relaxed, and he's just like, I don't care. I know I'm cute. I know at home I'm winning. I'm getting fed. Probably getting treats from Hardy Pet, most likely. So
there you go.
That cat's doing well. It's doing real well.
Exactly. So there you go. Sebastian moves on, and then we've got Zoe versus Fluffy and Gracie. Now, again, this was another one that we weren't really sure about because you had Zoe inside of I think it was like a toilet roll container, and Fluffy and Gracie, again, you've got the duo cat kind of scenario right there. And so we really weren't sure what was going to happen there. Well, it was a difference of 10 votes, and Fluffy and Gracie took down Zoe to move on to the Sweet 16.
Yeah. So Fluffy and Grace have that tag team going on. And, at first I didn't know if it was going to actually work. Like, hey, you're trying to throw in another cat into the picture to just boost up that cuteness so you don't really know who you're voting for. But now I kind of see where that could work in Fluffy and Grace's favor because they, once again, you can see it in their face. They are owning that photo, and I love it.
Yeah, you saw a lot of success from the duo cat scenario here. And then, of course, Jack versus Zozo. Jack versus Zozo. I think I picked Zozo because I really was thinking that the Jack being in the baby cradle looking thing was not going to bode well for Jack. But Jack survives, and Jack looking here won by 2 votes. So it was another close one.
Close. That's very close. I think Jack has it going for him because you have that baby persona, like, hey, I want to play, but I also can rule the roost. Babies rule the roost, right? They make the choices. And Jack, I think we talked about this, could be a human trapped inside a cat's body. I'm not real sure.
Yes, that was the scandal of the tournament.
We didn't know. We still don't know.
It could be interesting to see how that one turns out, especially if Jack gets even further in the competition, learning about what's the deal with Jack? What's going on with Jack?
I don't know, Jack.
Like,
Jack.
What's the phrase? You don't know Jack? We don't really know Jack, do we?
We have no clue. No, we don't know. But we want to know.
Mm-hmm. That is tough. Now, this was my favorite matchup, was between Peppa and Lucifer. You had good versus evil, Kid Show versus the name of Satan. Yeah. And we really weren't sure where that one was going to go. However, by a margin of 3 votes, Peppa defeats Lucifer, and Lucifer is knocked out of the tournament before we could even get even deeper into why the cat was named Lucifer.
Well, I guess we know that the second coming's not coming just yet, because as always, the Lord's going to come right out on top, and that's, Peppa has God behind him. So I love that. Goodbye, Lucifer.
Amen, amen. Shutting out the devil, and we're moving on to the second round. Then we've got the final matchup there of the first round, Harmony versus Zoe and Pumpkin. Again, you've got another duo matchup. Mm-hmm. Zoe and Pumpkin. You got the orange tabby and the black cat going up against another black cat. But the black cat had some great looking eyes, real cute cat, and we're thinking maybe Harmony would take the competition there. Yeah. Well, this one was a margin of 60 votes.
Whoa. Okay.
A dominant victory.
I'm going to call it. I think the double cats are going to go head to head in the last round. I think that's what's going to happen.
Man, it's just set to where we could have a final 4 where the final 4 cats remaining are actually 2 cats.
That's right.
You want to have 8 cats in the final 4.
That's right.
That could get really interesting.
You can go on FanDuel right now and go ahead and put in your votes, because guess what? You can win $1 million. I'm kidding. That's not true. You can't actually do that.
I was going to say, I think both of our legal departments are sitting right now like,
they're very upset.
Excuse me? We're not taking gambles on this.
No, we're not. That was a lie.
Personally do your own thing with it.
That's right. I'm just kidding. No. It's okay. So sorry.
So there you go. Those are our results of the first round. But now we go on. We've got the Sweet 16, and it is going to get tougher and tougher. And guys in the chat here, let us know who you think you got in each of these matchups as we break them
That's
down.
right.
Our first matchup of the Sweet 16 is Cali versus Georgie, Suave versus Adorable, Older Cat versus a Kitten. You've got Georgie and Cali. Vacuum Cat versus, I don't know, what do you want to call Georgie? I've run out of ideas here.
Let's see, Georgie. You know what? Georgie is Jamaican Cat.
Okay.
Georgie's just relaxed, just chilling out, listening to some, some good ocean vibes, most likely. That's what
already a close matchup coming out of the gate.
Why not? They're both cute cats, but I mean, who knows?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to say, if I have to make a prediction here, I'm thinking this is going to be the one that Georgie takes. Now, Cali beat Toilet Cat by a significant margin, but I don't think it's going to be that easy for Cali to take down Georgie, especially Georgie's just looking there like he's been in these things before. Like, this is not his first rodeo.
I agree 100%.
So there you go.
Good call.
What are you thinking, Cali or Georgie?
I'm going with Georgie. I want to go with Georgie. Yep. Hands down with Georgie.
We're both picking Georgie there. Our next Sweet 16 matchup is Evil and Angry Cat versus a first duo here. We've got Ivory versus Doc and S'more. And as you can see, Doc and S'more are already taking a significant lead coming out of the gate.
But I'm telling you, my vote's been on Ivory all the way through. It's that angry look. It's more than angry. It's finesse. Ivory knows what Ivory knows, and Ivory knows what Ivory wants. And I think that cat's going for the win.
All right. Well, then. Okay. So day one, Ivory's not doing too hot, but she's got until Saturday night at 11:59 p.m. to make a significant comeback. But I'm thinking, like you said, I think Ivory's got this one. I think this is going to be the first matchup that we see a duo cat scenario drop in the second round. I think Doc and S'more aren't going to make it right now. They're getting cocky. They're up 80-20. I just don't think it's going to work for them, though.
I agree. I think you're totally right on that. Oh,
this is a good one.
Yeah.
Sam versus Rowdy, heart-shaped cat versus a real fun-looking dude right here.
Yeah, Rowdy definitely looks fun. But once again, I have to go with Sam. Sam is, doesn't really know what's going on. She just wants to look cute and let mom do the editing. So once again, I think Sam's got it for the Android bid.
Sam with the avocado eyes. There we go. We're working on the theme songs for all the cats now.
We're trying.
I'm honestly, I'm going to disagree with you on this one. I'm thinking Rowdy is going to take this one. They both were pretty close matchups in the first round. I believe if I go back here and take a look, I think Sam, I am green eggs and ham. Sam won by 2 votes and Rowdy won by 3 votes. So both of them were close first round matchups. I'm thinking Rowdy's going to take this one here.
I think you're right.
But again, I've eaten my words plenty of times.
I don't know. I mean, I feel Rowdy, but I mean, Sam's my girl. I feel like Sam's my girl. So
okay, we'll see what happens here. Again, I thought Toilet Cat was going to make its way on to the final round.
I did too. I wanted that poop cat. Gosh, I wanted the poop cat.
Toilet Cat very clearly got blown out of the water. No pun intended.
No pun intended. Okay, perfect.
Our next one, Carmela versus Maya. So we've got Snapchat Cat versus. You got to crank your head a little bit to see what's going on with Maya.
It's okay. Well, once again, I want to hold my vote on this because I will not vote. I want my vote to be on Carmela, but I want to know if those antlers are real. If that's a Christmas cat, that's what I want to know. So
there you go. You got to let him know. Are they real? Hit up Ryan. It's his birthday. His only gift that he's asked for this year is to find out the secret of Carmela, the reindeer cat. You got to let us know.
That's right. Please let us know in the comments. Thank you.
I'm going to predict. I'm thinking Carmela's going to take this one. It's not close right now, but I'm thinking that Maya's going to get dropped here.
Unfortunately, yes. I just think Maya's asking for it. Oh, there they are.
This is a cute one.
This is a cute one. This is so cute. I mean, we've already said Luna. I mean, Luna's got the eyes, but she also has the bronze, right? Rascal looks a little young. Rascal that's like Gerber Cat, right? Rascal hasn't grown into the cute. I mean, it's fake cute, but cute. So I'm just saying, I'm on Luna.
Yeah, I think I'm on Team Luna too. I just had a Luna bar a couple hours ago too, and it was delicious. No correlation or connection to the cat, but just the name recognition right now. It's ringing positive in my head. Plus, Luna's eyes are just. I mean, I think we were kind of debating whether or not they were contacts or not, right?
I think they are. No, they definitely are. But you know what? It's probably in her modeling contract. That's okay. That's perfectly fine.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right. I think I'm with you on that one. I think, man. You know what? I think Luna's going to take it. I think Luna's going to make it through here in the end here. It's going to take some work, though.
I think you're right, but I think she's got it. I think she has the work. Well, yeah, I think it's good.
All right. Next matchup. Chessy versus Sebastian. You've got the freezer cat versus. I'm just going to take a nap while you take this picture, Mom. I don't really care.
I don't care. And you know what? Chessy over there is really fighting for a food deal. So I think Chessy has buy-in. Like you said, Sebastian doesn't care. And Sebastian, I think because of that attitude, will go far.
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I think that Chessy has got the advantage with the food in the background, the freezer cat kind of vibe. Like we said before, maybe Chessy comes from a cold climate, but I'm thinking, like you said, I think Sebastian takes the cake in the Sweet 16 with this one. It's going to take a little work, but it's close enough right now that Sebastian could take an insurmountable
easily. 40 isn't nothing. So let's boost Sebastian up. Let's get him up there.
All right, Sebastian. Next up, we got Fluffy and Gracie up against Jack. And as you can see, Jack has come out of the gate and said, you know what? I'm coming out guns a-blazing. I am going to win this thing.
Yes. And once again, we talked about this. I would love to see Fluffy and Gracie go head-to-head with all the other double cats. But, double dragon, double trouble doesn't mean you're going to win. Jack over there is already a boss baby sitting in that little toy there. So I think that, once again, Jack's a human, and I think Jack knows what's going on.
All right. There you go. I'm going to have to agree with you here. I think that Jack has taken too significant of a lead to make a comeback for. But again, we have seen some incredible comebacks. Lucifer was up by a lot in the first round, in the first like 3 or 4 days, and the voting just kind of dipped away. I think people got scared genuinely that if Lucifer was going to make its way over to round number 2, that things could have gotten dicey. So
you're right.
See what happens here. I think Jack's got it, but I would not be shocked if Fluffy and Gracie make a comeback. I'm not really sure what February 12th is. I see that there in the bottom corner. I don't know if that was when they got adopted. Maybe that was the day the picture was taken.
We need to know that could be valuable information on who goes forward on as if to what that date might be. So once again, no one's commenting. I don't know why people aren't commenting. We need to know what you guys think.
Right, exactly. Hit us with those comments. Our next round, Peppa versus the duo on the couch cushion. And then you got Peppa that I'm hoping is still alive, but is just chilling and taking a nap there under the Christmas tree. This is going to be an interesting one. What do you think?
Once again, I love the duos. They might come out on top this year, but, Peppa, I am questioning whether or not Peppa has passed away at this point, now that you're saying this. Or is Peppa even a real cat? Maybe Peppa's one of those stuffed cats. We don't know.
We don't know. They had, what is it, For Real Friends or whatever that you could get back in the early 2000s, where the cat would purr and eat and poop and you would pet it and it would make weird noises. And maybe that's one of those.
We don't know. Once again, if you're not commenting in the comments, because look, Peppa's underneath the tree. Maybe Peppa was a gift.
It's true.
Or Peppa ate the gifts. I don't know. It's a fat cat.
Yeah. Or Peppa is a stuffed cat, which in that case, we've got a scandal on our hands because, what's the benefit of a Hardy Pet Cat prize package for a stuffed cat?
There is none because the cat can't really eat it, and that's awful. What a waste.
Ugh, unbelievable.
It's unfortunate.
So there you go. I'm thinking Peppa's going to take it in this round. But, this is quite a field. Looking here at our Sweet 16 matchups, you guys are going to have to get on there and just start voting away. Live967.com. We want to see your votes. We want to see what you got there. Live967.com. Vote for your favorite cats.
Absolute favorite cat. The best cat wins. Best cat wins.
Based on this second round field here, who are you thinking is going to maybe go on to the final 4? Who's your final 4 right now based on this second round?
Once again, I want the duos to go head to head. I think it'll be fun, but I'm going with Peppa and I'm going with Ivory. Peppa and Ivory. If Peppa's real, if that's a real cat.
All right, so we got Peppa versus Ivory. At this point, is your consideration for a championship matchup?
Yes,
I'm going to say Ivory is probably my pick from that field. It's going to be Ivory and Rowdy to take that field there up at the top. And it's going to be either Luna or Peppa. And I think it's going to end up being either Peppa up against Rowdy or Peppa up against Ivory.
Wouldn't it be cool if we were both wrong? I'd love that.
Oh, I know. I'm hoping so. At the end of the day, I thought, like I said, Squirrel I thought was our champion, and Squirrel disappointed me. I gotta say, if you own Squirrel, gotta do better next time.
I know. I saw a real squirrel yesterday.
Maybe that was the issue. Maybe that's not actually a cat. Maybe if we zoom in really, really close, it's actually a squirrel. Like that's what they were referring to there.
There are so many scandals in this because we have no background, because no one's commenting, that I'm getting upset. I'm getting real upset. So
let us know, even if it's right here live or after the fact, let us know who you've got. Vote right now, live967.com. The Sweet 16 round of voting ends on Saturday night at 11:59 Eastern Standard Time. And then on Sunday, we'll set the field of 8. And Ryan, you'll be back again coming up next Monday, lunchtime, to preview the Elite 8 matchups. In the meantime, I'm going to let you celebrate a little big day here. Everybody, in the comments, now, later, whenever, wish Mr. Ryan Thomas a very happy birthday. He is turning the big 2-1 today. It's now legal for him to indulge in beverages. It's great.
Love it.
All right. Hey, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you, brother.
Take care. Have a good one. There you go, guys. Great to have Ryan on once again. Happy birthday to him. Get voting right now, live967.com, if you want to see your cat make its way onto the Elite Eight. In the meantime, hope you have a great rest of your Monday afternoon. Thanks for watching our preview show for the Sweet 16 rounds of our March Catness Cat Photo Tournament. Take care, guys.